Today we are going to learn alphabet 5S. So the batsman can bat better and he can be a very good batsman. So that 5S is S for stance, S for setup, S for shot, S for shoulder and S for stop. So we are going with the kid to learn how to get this 5S so he can be a better batsman. So we start with S. First S. What first S stands for? Stance. First S stands for stance. So how could be the stances? Yeah. Why you are standing like this way? Because you are more stable. What happens if you stand like this?
I'm not stable.
Yeah, you are not stable. Because if you stand like that, stand like this, more closer, and if I push you, you will lose your balance. And stand like this, more spread your. See, if I push you, you won't be able to move yourself. But here, you don't have a mobility. And in this, you don't have a stability. So for stability and mobility, you have to have the stance as wide as your shoulder. A gap between 2 feet is as wide as your shoulder. Show me your bat. As wide as your shoulder. Your knees are flexed, not pressed and not bent. Knees has to be flexed, right? So this is a stance. So here you can stable your body. Yeah, you are more stabilized with this. You can play forward, you can play backward, right? So this is stance. The second is setup. What is the stance setup for? Show me what is setup. Do you know anything about setup?
No.
Yeah, the setup is your grip, right? You must be aware of grip. So V upon V, you can keep the bat like this. First your top hand. So center of your V should go on the handle and the center of the bottom hand would go on the splice of the bat. So many batsmen you must have seen the V grip, which they always look at this and see that your center of the V of the bottom hand go towards the splice, right? So you can keep the bat down, and when you go for a back lift, so setup has 3 points. One is grip, second is back lift, and third is grounding and the follow through, right? So grip this way, like V upon V, the back lift. When you go for a back lift, you have to have your wrist cock and uncock, cock and uncock. Your top hand is firm and the bottom hand is just supporting hand to the top hand. So the bat will come. When you cock the wrist, the bottom hand will come on 3 fingers. So the bat face will open, right? So when you cock, this is back lift. The back lift has to be high, should be beyond the shoulder height, right? And this is grounding and then follow through. See, one more time I'll show you. So I'm cocking my wrist, so the bat will come close to my body, right? Back lift, high back lift, grounding and follow through, right? Always your elbow has to be high on the top of the ball, right? Third is shoulder. You must keep your shoulder on the top of the ball, right? The ball has to be on the top of the shoulder, has to be on the top of the. The third is shoulder. Fourth is stop. You need to know where to stop the bat. If you stop the bat here, if you meet the ball under the head, the ball will remain on the ground. Will go carpet with the ground. And if you stop the bat here, the ball will go uppish and you will get caught out, right? So every time when you stop the bat, you have to stop under the head, always under the head. That's it. And fifth is shot. When you play any shot, you have to follow the bat towards in the direction of the shot. You have to follow the bat in the direction of the shot. These 5 aspects.
So this was our part 1 of the 5S in cricket. Thank you.